I am Arthur, the QA manager here at Shopmonkey, and Shopmonkey is building great software for auto repair shops to thrive. The app had been around for maybe about 6 or so years, and it got to a point where it would have been much better and would set us up for a much better future to just rebuild everything from the ground up. We looked at all the pain that we had in V1, and our main goal for V2 was how do we get the most amount of test coverage, ability to run tests with the lowest amount of effort, right? And in our previous experience with V1, writing and maintaining and running automated tests is in-house even, right? It is expensive. It takes money, it takes resources, it takes infrastructure, etc. And we had trouble doing it, so we thought, why don't we get some experts who do this for a living and get them to help us out and do what they do best and help us do what we do best. What makes it challenging to test is the complexity of the application, all the different permutations and combinations of things that you can do. Third-party services, whether it's payment processing, sending messages, sending emails, the databases that we have to look up for vehicle information, repair information, diagrams and procedures, those add their own complications as well. When we started looking at QA Wolf and we started thinking about the pricing, I was like, whoa, we have to pay, X amount of dollars per month per test, like that's expensive. But then you're like, wait a minute, per month per test. And we started doing the math, and that is far less than the cost of one senior QA engineer that you would need, because you need at least one who can maintain the infrastructure, write the tests, and maintain them as well. For 200 tests. Even that is not reasonable, right? That many tests and that much work probably is going to require more engineers. And that's just the beginning, right? 200 tests is what we started out with. And we knew that that was just like, the tip of the iceberg, and it was going to grow to be much, much bigger. Next year, we're going up to 800. No matter how you slice the numbers, it just doesn't make sense. Buying the tests for this monthly fee always ends up being cheaper than having resources in-house. We just did a couple of demos and we ended up with all these, tests. And the team was super responsive. It was a very collaborative process, and it still is a collaborative process. Working with you guys has been quite great. It's so nice to say, hey, we just deployed X change, go run the test, and you go get results of hundreds of tests within an hour, maybe far less. And that's just phenomenal. It's very difficult to put an exact value on that, but it's super high. It helped uncover a lot of issues in our infrastructure that we, of course, were not aware of. And so we sort of got like bonus load testing through these end-to-end UI tests by running them in parallel all together. It frees up my cycles to think of, bigger picture stuff for QA here at Shopmonkey, and not have to worry about the tedious, the nitty gritty. And I click a button that says run all workflows, and then I come back and I have test results. So, that's great. What more could you possibly ask for, right? If there is an issue, ping the channel, and somebody is likely around at unreasonable hours for us here, US based, to help troubleshoot and get the tests running. That aspect works great for us.